Okay, so this section is building upon the last one, which was sales tax, right? So what we did in the last section is we took the total selling price by the sales tax rate, moving the decimal place twice, right? And getting what the sales tax was. What this one is finding the grand totals. So you go to the store, you buy a handful of things, right? And they get added up, you come to a total, multiply the tax, figure out what the tax is, add it back to the total. That's really what this is, okay? Who's going to read example one?
Mike Cross owns a tree trimming company. He purchased the items listed on the sales receipt. Mike checks the information on the receipt. The sales tax rate is 5%. What is the total purchase price?
Okay, so he had multiple items, right? He had 12 items at $4.95. Do we know what this symbol means? It's called ampersand, and basically what it means is multiply. It's 12 at the price of $4.95. Okay? So we're going to take 12, we're going to multiply it by $4.95, we're going to get $59.40. Now, he bought a chainsaw, it was $539.95, and then two other items at $69.95 multiplied by two items at $45.95, $91.90, okay? So we have to get to the grand total of what the items are, and then we add them all together. So we add all these together and we get $831.15, right? Now from there, we have to multiply it by the sales tax. Remember, 5%, we got to move the decimal place twice to the left. So it goes in the calculator of 0.05. So after we multiply that, we get $41.56. The only additional step, and you were doing some of this in some of those problems when it was asking you what the total was, think of out the door total, right? You go in and buy new set of headphones, so they're $15, right? There's tax on it, okay? So that's essentially what this is. So we take the tax amount, we add it to what the subtotal is, and that's the out the door price. That's what it's costing us. Any questions on the first one? Yeah, pretty straightforward. Now, the algebra one's a little more intense, but if you learn the step, it's not that hard. Same time, go for it.
Example 2.
Yep, example 2.
Rennie Gaten purchased a bathing suit from the clearance rack and gave the clerk $20. He received $3.98 in change. If the sales tax rate was 7%, what will be the total selling price?
Okay, so in this problem, it's not giving us all the information, right? It's missing something. And what it's missing is, what did the bathing suit cost? Okay? However, we have something interesting going on here. It's giving us the grand total, tax involved. It's telling us the percent, but it's not telling us the price. So this is how we figure it out. We take the information that's given to us, right? They used $20, okay? They got $3.98 back. So we take the $20 that they gave them, subtract the $3.98 that they got back, and this was their total, $16.02. We're not done yet. This is a total that they paid, but we still don't know the price because there's tax involved in here, okay? So how we set this problem up is this. We know from the previous example that we take what the total is of the items, right, the $831.15, and then we multiply by the 5%, we get the tax, and we add these together, right? So basically we're doing this problem backwards, all right? We don't know what the sales total is. This is like this number right here, right? So, but what do we have to do to $831 to get the sales tax? Multiply it by 5%, right? So if we knew this amount, if we multiplied it by 0.07, because it was 7% in this case, if we knew what S was, we could do the problem normal, right? But we can't do it normal because we don't know how much it sold for, okay? So this is the way we figure it out. Whatever our total is, we don't know what it is, and then our total times the sales tax rate gives us this $16.02, right? You guys follow me so far? Okay, this is the part that you have to remember from algebra. What is in front of the x that we can't see? A 1. So guess what's going to be in front of this s that we can't see? A 1, okay? That's the only thing you have to remember. So guess what, Santana? Real world example from algebra coming true right here, okay? The actual, is there a 1 in front of the x, blah, blah, blah? This is why. There's a value to that s. It's at least 1, right? So we put a 1 in front of here, all right? The 7 cents and s. This is a simple algebra problem. Now we just add them together. We add the 1, we add the 0.07, we get 1.07, 0.07, right? And we put the s. So this is just like 3x equals 9. We divide 3x by both sides and we solve for x, right? This is the same thing here. So this means multiply, right? 1.07 times s. If we knew what the sales total was, and we multiplied it by this, and let me explain. 7% is the tax, and 1%, or 100% would be the total amount of the sales price. Are we seeing that? Can we, obviously it has to be 100%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for us to solve this, this means multiply. We're doing the inverse operation, which means the opposite. Okay? So we're going to divide the side by 0.107. Okay? What we do to one side, we have to do both sides. So then we're going to take, in our calculator, the number up top, the numerator, always goes in first. Okay? $16.02 divided by 1.07. Tell me what you get.
14.97.
That's what the bathing suit cost.
14 cents.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yep.
Okay, here's the easiest way to do the algebra problems, okay? Your formulas are going to be just like this. There's going to be something missing. You're solving for what's unknown.
Can you just recap on why there's two s variables when
Yes.
you already have one multiplied?
Absolutely. That's an excellent question. Remember how we had the subtotal here and the tax? So we came to our sales total, right? And then we multiplied by 0.05 and we got the tax amount. Now watch this. You see this and you see this? We added these together, right?
Yeah.
Well, how did we figure this out? Here's the S, there's the amount, and this is S times 7%, or this amount times 5%. It's the same exact thing here. It's just something's missing and we got to solve for it. Make sense? So this is the bathing suit. If this was a normal problem and it told us it was $14.97, okay, and we knew what the total was, this number would go here. We would take this, multiply it by 7%, and we get it. Let's go ahead and do it because I want you guys to see this. Okay, so we're going to take this dollar amount, okay, $14.97, and multiply it by 7%. And tell me what that is.
What was the amount we multiplied?
$14.97 by 0.07.
Times? Or-
Yep, times, because we're figuring out the sales tax, right?
1.04.
1.04.
5, because you got to round up the.
There's a 5 here?
There's a 7 right by it.
Okay, so that's going to change to 5 cents, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now watch this. How do we finish this problem knowing this? We take the $14.97, right? And we add it to the sales tax. Tell me what that is.
$15 only?
Should I try one more time?
16.
Oh.
You see it? This is normal, right? It told us what the bathing suit was, okay? We multiplied by 7%, we got $1.05 in tax. Then we take the tax, we add it back to the bathing suit, we get $16.02. This is just the algebraic way to figure it out. That's it. So that's why this is S. We don't know what it is. We could have called it anything. We could have called it X. It doesn't matter. But I used S because we don't know the sales price. Okay? So if I knew what the sales price is, and I multiply it by the 7%, I could have figured this out. So watching this number, if I knew this, this would go right here. If I knew this right here, I would take this number, the same thing would all go in here. This would be $14.97 times 0.07. So this would equal $1.05 plus $14.97. This would give me my total. So there's the algebra example. We're trying to solve for this, but if we redo the problem after solving for it and we plug it back in the normal way, we're going to get the same exact answer. Okay? I like this example because it's algebra coming true.
Are we always going to keep that rule?
Yes. And let me tell you how you know. If it tells you a total, you know it's an algebra problem. You've got to figure there's something missing in there that you're trying to solve for. Okay? Okay. So, you're writing out example 1 and 2. You're writing out the definitions to the vocab words on 257. And you want to try to get through 18 today. If you get through 18, just keep moving on. Okay, help me out with something. What happens if you miss the lecture and you need a little help on the algebra example or
It's
whatever?
on YouTube.
Yes, and what else? What else can you do?
Come in before and after school.
Very good. I do. Did I give it to you yesterday?
This is expensive.